Oh, I'm live. Hello. How does this work? I think, okay, I don't have a starting screen for today. I just decided to send it. Hello. Oh, that actually might be a little bit large. That chat box is looking rather zoomed, isn't it? Hold on. Wait, I got this. I can do it. Yeah. Hello. Welcome everybody from the premiere. Hi Rita. Thank you so much again for letting me be part of this. Oh wait, oh I forgot that I had this part still up. Boom! Look at that, yay! Look at that, epic promotional thing instead of random over video that I forgot to turn off because I was just so emotional watching the preview again. Hello everybody, there's Marley and Luz and Rita. Welcome to all the archangels. Hi, my name is Twi. I'm here mostly just to celebrate this amazing project that I'm so happy I got to be a part of with all of you guys. I know a lot of people are kind of busy tonight, Rita included, but I was like, we all worked like so hard on this project. Somebody had to come on here and get all emotional and be like, this is so good, and it's gonna be me. and maybe some other people too. I think Zach said Shiny said he might hop on at some point as well. But I'm so proud of everybody, man. This cover was so good. What did you guys think? I know obviously everybody who was working on the song was in the premiere. Everybody was so excited. We worked so hard on this cover. I'm so happy that I was a part of it. I hope you guys all enjoyed it as much as we all did. It was an absolute pleasure to be a part of it. It was really fun. Also, no problem, Marley. Almost everybody reads it as Twi the first time if they've never heard me say it. But yeah, so beautiful. You guys sounded great. Oh, thank you guys. I'm so happy. What was your favorite part? What did you guys like the best? I think, God, I have like a favorite part from everybody. Everyone did so good. But like, I honestly love the ending so much when everybody comes together. It's so beautiful. No, it is Twi. It's Twi. It's like Twilight. Yes, no, I'm saying a lot of people read it as Twi by accident, but it is Twi. Yeah, the tiny, tiny seeds left on the trail someday to bloom. I forgot that you guys actually have the BGM right now. I can't hear it, so that was probably super out of sync from wherever we are, but that part is really good. I like that part a lot. The harmony, there are so many good harmonies in that song. I have to say, like two, no, it's not like two, it's Twi. But even then, okay, you guys have no idea. I actually was recording with Shiny, and like when he recorded that take, I was like, oh my god, like this guy is the GOAT, bro. Because I didn't know that Shiny had any experience with singing. Like, for you guys who don't know, Shiny, outside of being like a really cool and epic mod and friend in Rita's community, is also like a commentator. So I knew that he had some experience with stuff like that, but I was his first time like recording anything. So I was sitting there in like a little Discord studio session, like sort of helping him record for the first time. And he hit that and I was like, pause, there's no way that you don't have any vocal training hitting a note like that. Come on now. And I was right, he's done opera. I was right, or not opera, but choir. That's the word I'm looking for, choir. But Shiny's line is so iconic. It's so beautiful, I'm so proud. I wonder if Shiny is still here. Shiny, where you at? If anybody else who's a part of the cover as well, if you guys want to come and hang out, we can. Today is Splatooween as well. I've been mostly on vacation, but I decided to free up today a little bit, so I figured we could play the Splatfest 2 later, you know? I was supposed to go to Niagara Falls today. I decided I'll go tomorrow instead. So we could. I couldn't miss this. This is like I worked through. I was so like invested in this project. But Team y'all, I wanted to go Wizard, but my fan name is the Twinights, so I felt like I would be a traitor if I didn't pick Team Knights. So I'm Team Knights. What about you guys? What was your favorite part to record? Ooh, my favorite part to record. You know, Team Wizard rep? Oh my god, I'm gonna regret going Team Wizard now. No! No, I should have waited. Cause I think Shiny is on Team Wizard too. I should have waited. No. Oh well. But my favorite part to record, you know, I didn't think about it a lot, but there's this one line that I remember Rita mentioning that I had at the end of my rap where I was like, "Whoo, I like to see you try for the crown." And that was a fun little like note to go for. I had to like think about how I wanted to sort of like fit that ad lib, and I thought it ended up being really fun in the end. This song in general was so fun to write. It was I didn't do like all the lyrics, but I did help with some of the lyrics. Never thought my first time writing like translated lyrics would be for Splatoon, like Inkling language and not just Japanese. Like that's what I figured it would be, but I'm not complaining. It was a really fun project to write, if I'm being honest. Yeah, that verse was all really fun. It was I tried to like keep a lot of the sort of sound the same from when you like listen to Pearl like rapping in like little squid language or whatever whatever the language is called. I don't know, I'm sorry, fake fan. but I tried to like keep that a lot with the meaning. I remember as well, I distinctly remember having in the writing phase of everything, me and Rita were trying to figure out the whole chorus scheme where it's like, through infinity, present, past, and future intertwined. Like that part, I'm really happy with that part. I think it flows super smooth. But before, if you look at like, if you look at the original Three Wishes video, right? What's it called? It has some like, it has some lyrics that are already written, like translations for you. But it goes like past, present, future, and we were trying to like figure out like past, present, future, and it was like, oh, this is so clunky, bro. Like I couldn't get it to work. And then like after flipping it, it was like, oh, this is smooth now. Now it's good. I remember just having that moment where I just texted her like, hold on, I think I got it. Yeah, I'm really proud, honestly. I think from like the writing to the recording to the mix to the beautiful MV as well. Shout out to OU and JingAbyss and who's the person that made the MV again? I think 0406 something. It's in the description of the cover for sure. I think they go by Emmy or something on social media. But they all did so good. Like genuinely, the whole team did so well, and all the other vocalists too. Also, I just noticed that Shiny was like, "Yeah, I'll hop on," like 4 minutes ago, and I got caught getting too excited. Let me get Shiny in here. Shiny, pull up, pull up. Shiny. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, wait, hold on. I think it's actually not playing on the thing. Ah! Oh no. Wait. Oh, now you're super loud. Oh.
Oh. Maybe I'll whisper. Gotta do like ASMR.
Dude, how is it so loud? What the heck? I'm sorry for destroying your ears, guys. Wait, Shiny, speak again?
What's going on, chat? Am I too loud? Can I speak at a normal volume again?
How's that? Wait, okay, speak at a normal volume. I think you'll be good.
Yeah. What's going on? How is that, y'all?
Let me know, everybody. I think that's about good. Sounds good. Perfect.
Let's go.
Let's go. I love the way you go R like so like.
It's part of my branding. It was never intended to be, but here we are.
Yeah. Well, I want to actually, since we're having like a little after party moment here, I was talking about like the behind the scenes a little bit and stuff. How was your experience? Because this was your first time. Well, I guess you've recorded for Anarchy Rainbow before, but from what I sort of like inferred from what we were talking, it was probably like a lot more, very different from how you recorded this time, I think, anyway, right?
Yeah, well, I think you're putting it kindly by saying that you inferred, because you were very much involved in the recording of my lines. So I have to give a very, very special thank you and shout out to Twi for assisting me with so much of it. The recording piece, the notes, and just the way that I should intonate certain pieces of the lyrics, and even just the software that we used to record everything, and even went in and sort of tweaked and patched together all of the lines and everything. So he did a phenomenal job just with my piece alone, and I think it wouldn't have come out nearly as good without his effort. So I gotta get that out of the way first. But overall, it was super fun. I got amazing notes from everybody on the team, and again, I have to shout out y'all's lyrical work, because again, the changes y'all made it flow so much more naturally and made it much more catchy as well.
Thank you, and I have to say as well, all of the effort I went through does not change the fact that you did an amazing job at recording. Honestly, I was so impressed by your singing. Like, I said it before, I'm saying it again, it's on record now, there's people watching. If you record a cover, I will mix it for you for free. Just straight up, I will produce you a cover, bro, or like a song or whatever.
Well, I distinctly remember at the beginning, like when we were debating on, because I don't think folks know that the original notes for my part, the latter half of what I sung was an octave lower. And so we tried and we were able to eke some of those out, but some of them were just not coming through. And so at some point I was like, Twi, can we please try this an octave up and see if Rita will relent? And graciously, thankfully, Rita was like, okay, Tiny, you can record these parts a bit higher up. And so, you know, y'all have talked about the but even then piece where my little half-second intro card is. That was, I think, slated to be an octave lower, but eventually came out really strong. And so I remember you were talking, you were like, oh, I was sleeping on you at the beginning here, but you really surprised me with your singing.
Yeah, I have to say, okay, to be fair, it's not like we were like going to Rita like pleading for it. It was more just right. Do you mind if Shiny tries going up an octave? She's like, sure. It's like, you know, like, but like, I will say, like, you did get a really hard like harm guide, because it was super bass. Like, it was really low, you know. So I'm not a bass either. Like, I couldn't hit what you had to get either, you know, like.
Yeah, and there was such a like tough spectrum that we had to hit. Like, I think we had roughly, I don't know, 4 altos, and then you're sort of up in the kind of tenor, high baritone range, and we had to divide sort of where those notes were going to land equally to get a good harmony. And so I think everybody was kind of stretching and pushing themselves a little bit, which is where that line Rita mentioned of sort of labor of love comes in, is we're all sort of hitting the extremes of our vocal range in order to make it work.
I think so, although I will say, on that second half, you really did get to just like go in your comfortable range, and it sounds so good. Like that like, but even then, it's so iconic. Can we get a live one for the fans?
Yeah. Yeah, this is no vocal warm-up, by the way. This is just, but even then. There you go.
Beautiful! Oh my god, the goat. The goat! It was beautiful, just as beautiful as it is in the final.
Hey, Luz in the chat as well. Luz popped off.
Luz sounds so good on this, dude.
Dude, the Luz, by the way, is the GIF master. I think folks have called me like the master of Link in Rita's chat. Luz is unbelievably adept at posting the perfect GIF. I sometimes wish YouTube chat had like a GIF feature so that we could just have Luz posting the most iconic things in here.
That is facts. Luz always has the funniest GIF for any moment. It's so good. I don't even normally use GIFs, but I just feel inclined in his presence to like start using them because they're so funny every time.
Yeah, I think
but unironically,
Rita
like,
and Luz, my use of things that start with me when this something
me when
exponentially up.
Sure, that's actually facts as well. I do that too. But no, okay, I have to say, Luz's like just solo part in general is so catchy. I love the way that their voice sounds on that so much.
Yeah, the way they do the word sensation, I think is
yes!
one of those parts. I would just go back and listen to that like 2-second clip over and over again, just like sensation.
I'm saying, like, the little twang in his voice is like so good, dude. It's so catchy.
Unbelievable.
I have to say, in general, like, all of Deep Cut was so good in this cover. Like, I actually, okay, I'm gonna say something a little bit controversial that is actually just wholesome. It's not even controversial, I don't think. But, so, like, I think that in the end, I'm so happy that you got that, like, but even then, you got, like, the little solo shot and everything. That is one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. The first time I saw it, I wasn't sure how I felt, only because in the OG like mixed preview, Rita's harmony there was really strong, and Rita has a beautiful harmony on the butt even then in that part as well. Like, I have to say, Rita in general, like in terms of like everybody stretching their voices, Rita was hitting some unbelievably good high notes with like insane control, which is expected to be. Like, Rita is just so goated at singing, like, just honestly. But yeah, it grew on me like extremely fast, where I was like, no, this deserves to be in the front line. But I also do have to shout out, Rita has an amazing harmony there. Like, you should totally go back and listen for it. Or like, I don't know if Rita will ever show off the vocals from everybody. Obviously would want to ask all the singers first, but like that part, she has an amazing harmony on that too. That's like really high.
Yeah, I think it's not just that too. The fact that Rita, you know, she's purported herself to be and confirmed in this to be an amazing project manager overall, just coordinating everybody, keeping everybody on schedule across different time zones, setting deadlines and answering questions even when busy. But more than that, the fact that she put together 7 different harmony like note guides for everybody to follow and seamlessly basically just match the notes that she was hitting. It made it so easy to record. Like, it was unbelievable to have that much of a resource and just basically do karaoke to make this go through.
Yeah, I have to say, for anybody who doesn't know, Rita did record a 7-person harmony guide. So anything you heard from Zach's part to all the way to like hers, the very top end, she sung them all just to like pass down the files. Like, all right, here's what you got, here's your part. Like, you know, she did an insane job at being able to do that. I was very impressed at her like overall range. It was really cool.
Yeah, Marley, who was streaming earlier actually, and you should give their channel a follow if you haven't already, but says that they were most impressed by the project management, easily the most professional experience that they've had, which I've not been on many projects, so my experience counts, I think, for much less here, but very professional in that regard.
Have to agree. It was very pleasant. I'm always like, at the drop of a hat, I'm like, Rita, you want to be part of, you're doing this project? I'll join you if you want. Like, if Rita's on it, I'm happy to be on it too, type thing, you know? Because it's just always a pleasure. You know something's cooking if Rita's on the cast, especially the one organizing. Also, I have to say, I found it really funny. Luz posted, my throat hurt just listening to her parts. That's so relatable. The amount of times I've tried to like do Rita's high notes and stuff and just be like, no, that's not me.
One of those things that like you're fantasizing about, or you're like daydreaming and you're like, oh, but imagine me if I could hit that note, and then you try imagine it, like, you just can't hit those notes.
Yeah, it just cuts out. My voice can't, bro. Oh, do you remember the super high note thing I posted in the Discord one time?
Yes.
Where Rita, wait, I need to dig that up. This is D-Flora on the cover now. You guys need to know. Hold on, wait. I remember. Okay, so in the original, you guys might remember. What's it called? In the second chorus with me and Miko, where it's like overlapping cycles, binary stardom, like that whole chorus, right? There is in the original version, on the ending where it's like no challenge we can't defeat. I was flat there, sorry, but you know, originally Pearl has that high note. We gave it to Mika, which is the right choice, but Rita was like, I think it's like an F5, and I was like, hold on, I can do that, which I can't do that, but I tried, and it was really funny. Let me see if I can find this for the people real quick. As well, it's like,
worth it to try.
I also feel like F5 was not the call for me. Like, I would have sung it as an F4 if I were to have done it, but the people should see.
Yeah, if you're able to find, like, because I distinctly remember you being like, "Oh, let's just try it. Let's find that little 5-second."
Yeah.
The GIF of Pearl ascending to the heavens.
The Pearl ascending GIF. Okay. Also, no problem, Ardor. Hope you have a good night. Feel better soon. Where do I know I have a media share thing that is like, I have a split for media share. Wait, I got this.
Me when I live react to a lose GIF.
Media player. Oh, there we go. Twi Yo's kettle mode. I found it.
Oh, kettle mode.
Okay, wait, let me turn off the BGM real quick. You guys, so that you guys can fully appreciate the glory here. Check this out. Check it out. Twi Yo's kettle mode. No auto tune, just straight heat. No audio.
No audio?
Oh, I forgot. Wait, I'm
No.
stupid. Wait, okay, I'll play it again. No problem, no problem. No, it's fine. I got you guys. Hold on. I'm stupid. Sorry. Not me muting it and just sitting here with while people can't hear anything. Okay, I got you. Let's go. Boom. Overlapping cycles, binary stardom with you.
Hey, but we hit those.
No auto tune. We do squeak out the F5 though. We do squeak it out.
You need like a behind the scenes look, like a blooper reel. That would definitely be on there.
Yeah, not me just being like, hold on, wait, I got like the absolute switch up. Hold on. Wait. I'm just like, I can hit that. What the fuck? Let me cook. Devious emoji, and then just 2 seconds later, okay, do not let me cook. I tried though.
You get one of those like super scuffed gold stars. It's like, you tried.
You tried, yeah. Give me my participation medal, bro. Overcooked, we burnt it along the way, but it was funny.
Spoiled.
But yeah, I don't know, we talked about our favorite parts from Deep Cut. What was my favorite? I feel like we got to talk about our favorite parts from everyone, because everyone was so good, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the way you structured your rap, because you had sort of the creative control over that, it ended up working out really well for your flow. And sort of the way you have that, like, they say realize. I love the way that's broken out. It's like, It sort of makes it flow nicely into the next little segment.
Yeah, actually, that line was interesting because I was sitting here trying to figure out how I was gonna do. I should quickly pull this up. Let me go and check the original video because I was having trouble with this section. The reason I went for say realize, which felt like a not intuitive sort of like way to write it anyway, is because in the original rap, Pearl's like squid language is literally like say potty die, and then like she. But the translation for that is like, I'm a realist. I live in the now and seize it, in like the 2 lines for like the say realize, not straying off that here and now. And I was like, how am I supposed to hold the like structural cadence of this while also not just completely binning the old lyrics and like throwing it away entirely? It felt really hard.
It would work if you're just flowing with, like, if you're reading a book, it's like, oh, I now realize this and this, like, oh, indubitably, old chap. But if you're trying to rap it out, it's probably not going to work as well with,
exactly,
with the words
right?
that way.
There was a lot of points like that. I think that in general, while I was writing, I would try to keep the original like template as much as I could, and then sort of tweak anywhere that sounded unnatural to give it like a better flow, or like a little bit more sort of like visual language, I guess, where it's like more descriptive. But my rap part specifically, I had to do a lot of that, which was, you know, it was fun, honestly. For anybody who doesn't know, like, I have a rap EP that's out. It is PG, so just heads up. I don't know that Rita is usually very like family friendly.
It's really good.
It was my first project, but I'm pretty proud of it. So if you liked Rap Twi, there is more out there that you could check out. But it was really fun to write. I actually initially thought when I came into the project, I thought everybody was just writing their own parts. Because I talked to Rita and she was saying like, oh yeah, you can write your part. I'm like, perfect, because I figured I was gonna write the rap part if I was gonna do it. And then I wanted to figure out what it would sound like for the whole part with Mika. So I was like, okay, let me write some like placeholder lyrics for now that I can use to like sing both parts and see how it'll sound. And then Rita was like, oh, you can keep writing lyrics if you want. I was like, oh, okay. I just kept going.
And that's how Twi barged into the lyric writing process, and I'm so
glad. It's how I bumbled my way onto the lyric writing team.
But, you know, you asked earlier, like, for both your part and I guess Mika's part too. I think what is so nice in that part is sort of the way Mika hits that high note that's like, oh, no, wherever you are, and then it goes into your next rap line. I love the way that flows together.
That part, I have to say, Mika sounds so good on that part. That was already like my favorite part, or like my favorite part of our verse anyway, going into it, was that like orbiting wherever you are line. And I was like, I was having fun with it myself. I was like, I really hope somebody that is not afraid to like go in and like growl it and like give it that sort of like raspiness that line deserves.
Yeah.
And Mika did not hold back. She delivered on that. It was beautiful.
No, that's one of the ones that, and then some of the lines that you had to about like you have the padlocks that's still free. You're just ways of, because it plays into later lines like Rita's, will of fire that she loves can break chains of ice. So you have that sort of theming.
That's so cool. I didn't even think of that.
Oh yeah.
Rita wrote that second, so credit to her on that.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, Rita's lyrics on you guys' verse was super good. I really liked that.
Yeah, oh my gosh. And then just the some of the backing lyrics too, where I had no idea when I first recorded that part that was like, can't be beat.
Yeah, I loved recording that.
I recorded that not knowing what I was backing, and so it made much more sense. I got to listen to the whole lyric and be like,
so
oh, that makes much more sense.
Yeah, it's really funny. Just like if you listen to Shiny's part, it's just him recording, can't be beat. The heat. It's such a good ad-lib though. I love it. It's so good in the final product. But it was really funny recording them with you.
Yeah, again, thank you for that, because I would have just I know Twi like helped me set up so much of the actual audio interface, and I was literally planning to just like one take it through Audacity and just call it a day. And I'm so glad that is not what I decided to do.
That's how everybody starts. Nobody knows at first that it's like, oh yeah, you can like split it up into like all of these little parts and just record them one at a time. Everybody's first time is they hop into Audacity and they just hit the record button and they sing it like it's karaoke, and they're like, okay, I did it. And then that's
Oh, by the end of it, we had like 10 different lines, and some of them were like harmony, main, harmony for real this time, main, but also what if also harmony?
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to the mixers as well for like sort of processing a lot of stuff. In general, with like switching between mains and harms and stuff. I think they did a really good job of balancing everything in the end. I was very happy with the final mix. It sounds great. But yeah,
and as we I guess as we talk about the Callie and Marie part as well,
yes,
Milana put us on to the MV creator, who did just a fantastic job with the visuals, taking this beautiful art of each of us, which I love so much. They
Same.
Our characteristics in addition to the actual characters we're portraying so much. But even just like the little bubble effects and like the little lightning that's going on and the splashes of color, it's just so pretty. And the clean white background, oh, it just flows so nice together.
It is so good. I was genuinely so impressed at how much mileage they got out of that one key illustration. It is unbelievable. Like, they did so good on the music video.
For a 6-minute song, that's so hard. Most songs are
I know, right? It's honestly an incredible job. Literally, after seeing the video, I was like, okay, wait, who's this person again? Like, I need to get this person on speed dial.
Yeah, we gotta use them for the future. And what Mika said in chat too, where we all got assigned characters that match us pretty well. I know, how do you feel about that? Because there was only one sort of male presenting character that I got as Big Man, and so you took on Pearl's mantle. How is it sort of doing that role, both as the main rapper out of the 7, but also just doing a traditionally, I guess, female voice?
Well, I mean, to be fair, I actually feel like in general, I tend to sing like songs by female singers way more than I do by male singers. I just find that it's more comfortable to my range perfectly to go for like a sort of average like girl's octave than like the average guy's octave tends to be a little bit low on my voice.
Right.
So it was great for me. It was right up my alley that way. I think that it was funny because like Pearl has like I don't know. I feel like my model's energy actually kind of matches Pearl's energy, which is kind of funny. Like character-wise, I felt like it was a decent fit anyway. And as much as I really like singing, I think that a sentiment that I've kind of like come to accept, even though I did put out my first release as like a rap EP, is like I want to be a singer that can rap and not a rapper that can sing is like long term like my musical direction. But I love rapping. I love writing rap. And I was like, I want to make sure that this rap section gets done some justice. And you know who I trust with that? Me! Let me in.
Myself and I, baby. Let's go.
Yes, sir. I didn't have a strong preference going in anyway. So I was like, I think that I can do a good job on the rap part. So let me like make sure that I can contribute to the project in a way that I feel like confident in my abilities in, you know? So it was really fun in that regard. I found all of Pearl's parts to be pretty fun.
Yeah, and Marley said in chat that they felt like adding another deeper vocal into the mix made the overall harmony so awesome. I mean, it's a 7-person track. If you don't have harmony within the song with how long it is, you're dead in the water already. So yeah, that's another reason where, you know, Rita, when recording those initial previews for us, like the harmony guides, was so important for setting the foundation and did such a good job with it. And I was so happy to have that under my feet with, you know, the relatively little experience that I have in recording stuff.
Yeah, it was really helpful. Okay, I do want to actually, I feel like we went super duper sidetracked. I know that you have to go quite soon. I want to say like favorite parts from like the Callie and Mari parts with Marley and Milana as well, because we never got to it yet, but I feel like they also did so well. I wrote the first verse and I was really happy with how it sounded on their voices. I'm not gonna lie, and like the Through Infinity, I think they sounded so good on it. I love Marley's voice. It's so unique.
Yeah, it's so good.
She has a really like interesting way of like emphasizing stuff in her voice, and it sounds really cool. I love it.
And they set the tone for the beginning and the end of the song. So at the heart of it, they have one of the hardest parts in the whole jingle, because they're bringing us in and leading us back out. And they are the OGs. The character that they're playing are the OGs. And so they're perhaps looked at with the most scrutiny. And so Marley, who shout out, got to be in her stream earlier. And I think it's like 1:30 in the morning or something heinous for them. So thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Such a good job. And I love their accent. It played across so beautifully in the lyrics that they sang. And then Milana, shout out Milana. I've known Milana a while now, have casted with Milana on the grand stage and have been begging her to do a cover for a long time now, and it just took somebody with much more of a reach than I to finally convince her to do it. But Milana did so great, and actually I think harmonized really well with Marley.
I was gonna say, they balance each other so well. Like maybe my favorite part of the entire song, very like one of the like super top choices for me, is the ending where they're just singing the like Through Infinity chorus together, just the two of them.
Yeah.
They sound so good together on that. Or like the tiny seeds someday to bloom, they sound great on that line. With you harmonizing as well.
Because you have this whole culmination at the end after like the All of Our Dearest Friend, and then the part after that. And then you
the part's so emotional.
Extended, gorgeous, almost ethereal fade out with Marley and Milana, just kind of. You have this super clean white background in the MV2. It's almost like you're being guided into the sunset. It's so nice.
I know, it's so good. Everything about this cover was so peak. I'm so happy.
Well, and it was a lot of work. Like we, you know, talked pretty regularly about it. We all gave notes and listened to both. You know, we listened to the track and then of course looked at the MV as well. But yeah, I cannot sing the praises of everybody who was in this, including the fabulous artist and MV creator who brought to life our vision here.
Yeah, shout out again, of course, to Rita for organizing everything. Everybody else who was singing, you know, Luz, Shiny, Milana, Marley, Mika, myself. I think that's everybody. Everybody did so well. Shout out JingAbyss for doing the art. They honestly did so good. I feel like everybody's characters looked so like glossy and clean and beautiful in Splatoon form. I was really impressed. You should totally follow them on like Blue Sky and X if you're still on there. No, I'm kidding.
Shout out Blue Sky. Shout out Blue Sky.
Shout out Blue Sky, my goat. They're on both. You should definitely follow them. I think I linked JingAbyss in the description actually, so very easy. You can go and follow them. I did not remember to link the other people, but I will grab their links expeditiously right now. Shout out again to OU for doing the mix. They did a fantastic job and were very like communicative during throughout the whole process as well. I found it really great, and I was really happy how it came out. Shout out to the Harmony guy that Rita made that didn't make the cut. True, we need the Rita only version. We need the Rita only cover. No cap, no carp, not even low koi, high koi. I need the Rita only version. Rita did sing the whole thing. Also, this was the this every person. Do they have socials on here? Oh, there. Come on. I know you got a social, please. Oh, I think I found them on Blue Sky before. Hold on, I got this. Yes. I found them. Okay. If you want to follow the person who did the beautiful MV on this as well, here's Blue Sky. It's the same on Twitter, and they have a card and everything like that. 0406ND. They did beautiful. It was so good. The production today was incredible. So proud of everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. And point on the mixer. Just we did not hold back on the notes that we provided. I think because we were so deep into it, and
we were all so invested. Yeah, we were in every phase of it. We were like, this is beautiful, here's what I changed, and we brought that out. Like, Rita was able to give that all to the mixer, who within like a day or two most times was able to turn that around and make all those changes, and Rita would be like, oh, here's a new preview. And so we got to look at that and be like, again, this is great, here's what I change again, and so it's just a seamless experience working, I guess, indirectly with them for this cover. Yeah, exactly. The team was like very like responsive, and I was very grateful at I felt very bad at times, because I think originally I wasn't like I don't think that the way that they mixed my voice was bad per se, but it was not like what I had in mind or like what I was expecting, right? And so I ended up basically giving Rita like a whole like laundry list of like, can you ask them to try doing it like this? And then I was like, I really hope, like, I feel like so mean, but I just felt like my voice wasn't meshing with everybody, and I was like, I just want to like fit in with everybody, you know? And I think after doing that, like literally a couple days later, I was like, oh, it sounds perfect now, great. Like, they did a really good job.
Good mixers probably have to realize that it's never a personal element. Like, you're not attacking their mix.
You of course.
Like this creative vision for it, and you're like, okay, this is how it sounds in my head. I want to make these changes, just sort of tweak this already good product to make it sound a little bit more like what's in my head. And they, as the magicians they are able to use the tools to bring that to life, which I will always respect, because I don't think I could ever do that myself.
Shout out audio engineers, honestly, they are so insane. Like,
true.
I'm an amateur. I don't know what I'm doing in there most of the time. It's really impressive how good some people can get at like just sound mixing in general. It's very, very complicated stuff. So they did a great job.
Sure.
Also, I know we're coming up around the time that you were supposed to get going.
Yeah. I'll give my final thoughts here. Again, I want to thank everybody so much for, first of all, allowing me to participate in this cover. Just kind of a no name in the VTubing world. Don't have a VTuber model of my own. I could be a VTuber now with this little big man down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, you never know. But I mean, Rita, obviously, Twi, yourself for having me on today as well. Thank you, man, for allowing me to invade the streaming space. But Luz, Mika, Marley, Milana, again, y'all did such an amazing job. To the artist, the mixer, the MV, did an amazing job. And I guess I'll end off with, Rita's been talking a lot on stream recently about imposter syndrome. I felt that a ton in this cover. I felt very much so out of my depth, not having nearly the singing nor recording nor obviously reach or community that everybody else in this cover had. And I was pretty much welcomed with open arms and flattered by all 6 other folks that were in this cover. So thank y'all so much. I very, very much appreciate the opportunity, not just to be on this cover, but to have met every single one of y'all.
Oh, it's so sweet. I honestly feel like I totally understand the imposter syndrome thing, because I also dealt with it on this cover as well, but on everything, to be honest. I think everybody does to a degree. But you did so well. You should be so proud of yourself. And like I said,
Thank
I will
you,
be
man.
waiting. I will be waiting for you to record your cover, sir. I will be.
Hey man, I know we talked about like some, what would you call it, like some Frank Sinatra style or like some Christmas album type of thing.
Your Christmas album. Yeah, the Shiny Hunters
feel
that
like that would
Christmas
be-
album. Come on.
That would be hella fun. But yeah, I mean, I've got your number.
You got
I gave you my number. Psych, that was the wrong number. No.
Oh, it's the right number in this case, though.
But yeah, man, I will. I'll hit you up. Of course, have a good rest of your stream. I know you're going to be doing some splatting, some Splatfest,
Thank
so
you.
best of luck. Remind me what team you on. Are you Knight or
I
Wizard?
did pick Knights, but I'm starting to regret it. I wish I picked Wizards.
I think there's a couple other people. Like
There
Mika
are,
maybe, who
yeah.
are
I
Knights as
think
well?
Mika was Knights. I don't remember everyone, but I'm not gonna be able to play after today anyway. Like I'm gonna be gone tomorrow, so.
All right, well, whatever you're able to get done today, best of luck. If you're in chat, I believe Twi might be able to play with you. So
That is
be
the
sure to stay
plan.
and obviously check out his channel and his EP, which you can find, I believe, on Spotify and other major streaming platforms.
Perhaps no need to show me, but thank you.
It's what I do, man. I'm a professional shiller.
Professional shiller. I still remember the time that you came on Rita's stream and did her intro for her. It was so iconic.
Man, any chance I can get, dude. Even when I was casting for V3S, I would be like, I would do my
Yeah,
little
you did it
hourly
on
message
V3S
and be
actually.
like,
Wait, that's what I'm remembering it from.
yes, I'd be like, while we're on a break, guys, be sure you subscribed and hit that like button. Also, don't forget to check out all the socials in the description down below, which, by the way, you should do for Twi while you're here. A wink, 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 wink.
Perhaps.
But yeah, man, again, thank you so much for having me on. Have a good rest of your stream and go stream 3 Wishes.
Yeah, go through the erosion, everybody. Woo! See you later, Shiny.
Bye, all. Bye-bye.
Ah, I love Shiny so much. You guys have no idea. I've been hanging out with Shiny so much recently. I feel like I didn't even meet Shiny that long ago, and it just feels like we've been friends forever. Such a good guy. I'm telling you, I said yet for a reason. We have to bully him into being a VTuber, guys. You have to help me. Welcome to the mission. Objective: we kidnap Shiny and turn him into a streamer. But honestly, though, I was so impressed. It was the first time that I've ever like gotten to sort of sit in and like be. Producer feels like the wrong word, because I didn't produce the song. I was just sitting there and I was like, oh yeah, record this here and, you know, sing it more like this and whatnot. But I was literally backseat. I was backseating him recording, if I think about it. But you know what? It was really fun though, honestly. I've never gotten to like be a part of somebody's first experience recording a cover like that. And it was super cool. It was really fun. Because, you know, I'm a little bit new. I think my first cover came out at the end of January this year. So I only started really actually recording and like trying to mix and do everything within this year. But you know, you learn pretty quick after doing a lot of projects and stuff like that, you know. I think that's the cool thing about VTubing is you get a lot of people who are kind of like a bit of a jack of all trades. You know, you just kind of try out everything. You sort of dip your hands in all the little baskets and you pick up a lot of different skills you wouldn't expect. And I think that even though Shiny's not a VTuber, he has that quality of like wanting to try being a part of like different aspects of stuff. And I found that really fun to sort of help like guide a little bit, you know what I mean? One of the rare occasions I can actually be helpful in that capacity, like I'm knowledgeable enough. Yeah, exactly. The skill, you know, you really like, you keep the skills as you keep going. It's really fun. But yeah, I really had a fun time just sort of working on this cover. I do want to say as well, I don't know how many other projects people have going on. I know Rita just dropped a cover as well of a Xenoblade song really recently around her birthday. I think it was like A Step Away or something like that. Somebody remind me of the name. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting, but you guys should check that out if you haven't already. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know how many other people had music projects recently. I know that Mika released an original like a week ago that was really good. So you guys should check out Mika Magica as well. Really, really talented. I released a cover last weekend of Never Fiction, So if you're looking for more Twi, there's some new stuff there as well. Left Your Mark, that's the name of it. Yeah, Left Your Mark by Mika was really good. Really good song, honestly. You guys should check it out. But I want to say thank you again to everybody who was part of the project. It was great fun. And I am looking forward to playing some Splatoon. I haven't played in a while, you guys. I'm washed. Let me boot this up real quick. But some of you guys, since most of you guys are probably here from Rita's stream. Oh, I probably should have like done my VTube Studio stuff before I moved this. Now my model might be scuffed. Let's see. How are we looking if I'm looking over here? I think my model's okay. Okay. Let's go gaming. Whoop. Oh, I'm like in the corner from my other stream. Okay, let me fix that. And then we'll get the chat in like the bottom corner maybe. I don't know. The chat overlay might be scuffed. I'm sorry. This is the part where you guys realize that I'm actually a scuffed streamer and not super professional. Nah, you guys already knew that. I already played the thing and had it muted. Oh, that's not supposed to be there either. That's okay. Big scuffing. But some of you guys may remember I played in Rita's Splatoon tournament V3S, the virtual Splatoon virtual Splatoon Summer Showdown or something. And I won that tournament. I got carried. I might talk about that for a bit in a second. We'll see. No problem, Beef. Thank you for dropping by. I'm glad you enjoyed. I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Okay. Also, is the Switch audio good, guys? I hope the Switch audio is well balanced. Let me close this one and then open this. There we go. Perfect audio. Thank you. But yeah, I remember. Let me tell you guys a little story. So I actually got back into Splatoon because of Rita's tournament. I hadn't played since playing Splatoon 1 on the Wii U back in the day. I used to play with my cousin and a couple online friends, and we were pretty mid, you know, like I think I peaked at A- or something. I wasn't that good. But you know, Rita was doing a tournament and it was like right after that charity concert she did, and I was like, oh yeah, I wanna try and participate in Rita's stuff because it was so fun. So I went and I played in that, and my only goal is like I want to team with an X-ranked player and then learn a lot from them and get good. And then I accidentally teamed with a pro player. Her name is Zenith, and she is absolutely ridiculously bonkers good at the game. And then I ended up teaming with some other pretty cool VTubers too. I haven't talked to Nivu and Luca in a while, but they were really fun to play with as well. And we ended up winning the whole thing, so it was fun. I did hit X rank and then tank in X rank. I didn't do very well, but I made it there solo queue. And I haven't played much since that, actually. It's been a while since I've actually hopped on. So I'm excited to hop back in for a little bit here today. I have not played any Splatfest yet. I've got my basic empty Splatfest tee with the team knights for the Twi Knights, of course. Skills still sharp? I hope so. Okay, so let me see. We have Splatfest battles. Is there anybody that wants to hop on, by the way, as well? So I did intend to make this like a public lobby. I don't know how I do that. I'm really not the most well-versed with Splatoon, like UI for the most part, so I don't exactly know where I would need to go to set it up. But if there is a way to make like an open... Oh, pools! This is the thing that I was thinking of. Can I make a pool? Is that like a thing that I can do? Or is it just friending people on the Switch? Because that's also fine. I'll just pin a message with my friend code if that's how we do it. I have not done this for this. Make a pool. Okay, I got this. Join pool. Enter the name of the pool you'd like to... Wait, okay. Do I not make a pool from here? Do I make it somewhere else? Hold on. Maybe I do. After that, make a room with friends and send invite to pool people. Okay. Not VS. I still have the VSS pool in there. Okay, we'll just put Twi. Yes. And then we make a room. How do I make a room? Where do you make a room? Uh-oh. Make a room with friends, send invite to pool people. So I click, okay, yeah, we click here. Create, oh, okay, here we are. And then no password should be necessary. All right. Pool is Twi. And then we'll pin this. And now people can join. If any of you guys want to hop in, we got any team night representers wanting to show out. It's kind of fun. I feel like I really like Splatoon, but I don't know if like a lot of my core viewer base is like super in with the game. So it's kind of fun to see, like, I know a lot of you guys from Rita's side are pretty into it, at least in like a casual capacity. I think it's a really fun game. Send the invite with Y? Oh. Uh-oh. Okay, hold on. I got this. Match menu. Oh, I got it. Boom. And then perhaps we got it, maybe? I don't know how it works, but is there anybody who's trying to join anyway? I am curious. Are you trying to join, Marley? I think, were you Team Knights? I don't remember, actually. I tried to pop in your stream earlier. I was a little bit busy. And my friend was sleeping. I've been rooming with a friend of mine. Some of you guys might have seen if you've been around on my end of things. One of my best friends from the States has been visiting me. We were actually gonna go to Niagara Falls today, but I was like, nah, I'm not gonna miss the 3 Wishes release. We'll go tomorrow. And so we got the nice little impromptu stream today. Night 2 EP, no problem. I think I'll probably just start it solo for now. If anybody ends up wanting to join, let me know. And then, oh wait, actually, I'm realizing now that I don't think I can solo queue with a room open. Noted. Okay. Well, if anybody wants to join, just let me know, and I will throw the room back up, and then we'll run it. But yeah, okay. So, oh, do I have to leave the whole pool? Is that how this works? Or can I not start it from here? Dang. Okay, well, we can always reopen the pool. So, oh wait, no, I didn't leave room. I'm stupid. Okay, leave room. And now I can do this. Okay. If anybody ends up wanting to join, just let me know, and we'll run it. Could be, I could be my friend Echo voice acting as Twi. This is I would doubt it. That would be a pretty impressive performance. You know, he's good, but he's not that good. But yeah, it's been fun. I also finally put back up a old karaoke stream today. A couple weeks ago, I did an unarchived karaoke that is now an unarchived karaoke. A bunch of anime songs. Fun fact, actually, so I ended up like making this big anime karaoke stream where I was like, all right, I don't care about the copyright. I'm just gonna sing all the songs that I want, and then it'll just be hidden forever, lost to time. And after that, I went back and I looked at the VOD, and a couple of the songs were blocked in Russia. And outside of that, it was only one song that was keeping everything blocked globally. And it was, what's it? Guitar Loneliness and Blue Planet from Bocchi the Rock. That song, it's funny because the other Bocchi songs are fine. I sang, If I Could Be a Constellation, I think is the name of, like, the English name. I sang Seisen ni Nareta in that stream. And it was completely fine. There, like, it didn't have any problems with it. And then, oh my god. The Zipcaster is scaring me, sorry. That one was fine, but Guitar Loneliness and Blue Planet as a song is blocked in like literally every country on planet Earth. They blocked the whole galaxy from using that song. So I just cut that part out, and now the VOD is back alive and well. Thankfully. Ooh! I don't like how much zip casting is happening, it's scaring me. Oh, I suck. No. Not me falling and throwing my tacticooler not onto the map. So I lose the whole charge and nobody can grab it. Woo! Oh, I'm bad. Come here. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, there we go. Okay, psych, I'm the best. But yeah, it was kind of weird. I had to figure out how to use YouTube's like clip editor. It's very easy to forget that YouTube has built-in like editing capabilities on the site. Because I've never heard of anybody that edits anything on YouTube itself, but it was surprisingly easy, so you know what? Noted. I am kind of glad I did it too, because I originally, when I was gonna debut, I was gonna do a Bochi cover. That was my first cover, was almost Station Complex, or If I Could Be a Constellation. Actually, super deep cut Twi lore that nobody knows about is that before my debut, I started recording my first ever cover, and it was If I Could Be a Constellation, and I couldn't figure out the harmonies because my ears weren't used to it enough yet. So I gave up and picked a different song. But like after that, I was like, oh, Bullet Dodge, because I thought it was like super copyrighted, and I would have just had my video blocked everywhere if I had done that. As it turns out, I could have done that song, so maybe someday I still will, but I do really like that song. Fizz bangs go! Fireworks show! Whoa! Okay. I felt like I was just a painting bot that game, and I did almost nothing for the team. But I think we might have got it. I don't know. Let's go! Big dub. All meat. Was not. I did get triple gold. Turf Inker, Popular, Target, and Home Base Inker. Possibly the most boring triple gold of all time. But I did get it, though. Oh man, this game is fun. 3-2, positive. Nice. Huge. Massive. And first win of the day. Look at that. Look at all that clout. 22:48. Whoa. Oh, I forgot how fast that goes up when you win. I don't know how high up I'm planning to try and rep the night squad today. I do. This is kind of like my one shot to go for some Splatfest grinding. So I do want to try and get it a decent ways up, perhaps. See what I can do. But we'll see, we'll see. It's been like really fun. I kind of want to play another Splatoon tournament someday, and like I don't know, like maybe V3S next year, and then like team not with Zenith or something. But I think more than that is I want to get onto the commentary booth. I was talking with Shiny about commentating, because Shiny, for everybody who you guys all probably know, Shiny is not only just a commentator, but a Splatoon commentator as well. He commentated V3S, he commentates a lot of big events in the scene, and he's really good at it too, I have to say. Like, I can be a little bit picky about like how people do their commentary. Shiny is goated. Like, he brings the energy, he has good analysis, good like pacing. That dude is really good at commentary. And so I definitely enjoyed a lot like getting his insight on commentary, because I used to be, at small time at least, a tournament organizer and commentator. Not for Splatoon, mind you. I played a lot of competitive Pokemon, so I used to sometimes run tournaments and commentate those, but I've always wanted to branch out more. You know, I tried commentating Rocket League a little bit in the past, although I never really went too far with that. And then Splatoon kind of really felt like, I think I tried a little bit with like maybe Valorant or something as well, but I don't think I ever did anything public with that. I did Osu a little bit as well, if any of you guys are dweeb enough to play rhythm games like that and know what Osu is. But Splatoon, I think, is really up my alley, not only as a player, but I think it's a very, like, fun kind of game to commentate. So I was saying, like, I would love to, like, sort of sharpen my knowledge a little bit and then try commentating it, I think it'd be very, very fun. Me, I was Osu players in middle school. Oh my, OG. I also played Osu in middle school, and then I still play it now. I don't stream it much because it is hard to like actually talk while you're playing. It's like such a simple game, but it is also like very like try hard. You know what I mean? But very fun. I got a lot of my music taste from playing Osu over the years. So, oh, team wipe? Team wipe on the goat! I just picked off 4 with the end zap. The twipe! Get twiped. Big drink. Second drink. I earned it. It's what she deserves. Whoa! I forgot they had an E-liter. I wholeheartedly forgot they had a whole E-liter. Oops. Still, that wipe, that is like the highlight of my session today. I'm not beating that. They didn't jump me together, to be fair. It was like 4 1v1s, but I did win 4 1v1s. That's pretty good. Hello. Bonk. Whoa. Hi. Ah! That's okay. Started liking Night. Okay, low-key same. Like, Osu did kind of put me on Nightcore. I don't go out of my way to listen to Nightcore, but it can be good sometimes. I think that it's overhated. I just love that. You know the one, like, really OG video of the dude playing Rockefeller Street, and then the chorus starts, and he just gets up and starts dancing, and, like, some other guy just pops up out of nowhere and starts doing it, too. 1, 2, 7, 3 down the Rockefeller Street. That's a really fun one. I actually have. There's one of my songs on my EP. I made a Rockefeller Street bar. I literally made a stupid reference to Rockefeller Street in one of my songs. That meme is iconic. It lives on in my heart. Oh, which one was that? Was Galaxy Wide. I remember, yeah. Galaxy Wide is a cool song. I still have like a bunch of promo stuff that I planned to make for my EP that I just was lazy and I didn't make it. But I did a song with a Japanese VTuber friend I have who also raps. His name is Kadogami Vega. And we made a song called Galaxy Wide. And I remember now. I like opened my verse and it was like, blasting off, we Interstellar, hit that street, now Rockefeller. I was like, ooh, that's like a fun line. That song is very much PG, but you know, but that song, or I don't know, it's a bit vulgar. There we go. That's probably a more direct way to say it, but very fun song. That was a really cool song, and also I love Japanese rap, so it was really fun to work on that song. But I will say, like, writing 3 Wishes was a really cool experience, because all of my rap experience to this point was always, like, my own perspective, right? Like, I would try a lot of different sort of genres of rap, or just genres of music in general. I write a lot of different stuff, but, you know, I truly just walked straight into that, oops. But... you know, but I would always be writing it, like, about myself, or my own perspective, or, like, my life, or whatever, right? This was my first time kind of writing, not a character song, but it is a song cover from the perspective of another character, so I guess, like, the methodology is kind of similar, right? And it was a really interesting experience, overall, you know, to try out, like, writing as Pearl, and, like, conveying that sort of perspective as a different character. I kind of want to try, like, doing a fan song sometime. I don't know what I would do it of, necessarily. But just, like, playing with that concept in general was pretty fun. I had a good time. And, you know, I have some other original music stuff cooking in the background right now. It'll be a while. But I think it was a really helpful experience for my, like, writing ability to try and write. Not only, because I didn't only write Pearl's part too, I was writing some other people's parts, so it was a really cool experience. I definitely didn't, I think I said it earlier, but I really didn't expect the first time I would be doing, like, sort of, like, transformative lyrics where you're like sort of translating something into English. I really truly thought that it would be Japanese the first time I did that, because I'm not like I'm not fluent, but I study a good amount. I'm writing the literacy test in December this year for the N3, so I figured like at some point I would write like an English cover of like some Vocaloid song or something, and then roll with that. And then all of a sudden I'm sat here writing like three wishes, trying to figure out how to like preserve the Splatoon like language sound a little bit while also writing in English. It was interesting to try and like logistically figure out. It was a really cool experience. But I had so much fun. Like, I have to say, I think that it's easily one of the coolest projects I've been on, and probably the most fun music project I've ever worked on. In no shortage, because Rita did an incredible job at organizing the cover. It was really a pleasure to be a part of everything, and like, you know, I think that I was doing my best to try and like help with like, not necessarily project management, but giving a lot of feedback throughout the process and everything as well. But it was, you know, I'm used to kind of like grabbing the reins and doing as much of the, you know, as big of a brunt of the workload as I can. You know, if you look at most of my covers, it's like, yep, I record it, I mix it, I do the music video, you know, maybe I outsource the art because I'm not that good at drawing. But, you know, outside of that, like, I'll try and like deal with as much stuff as I can. So it was really fun to not only have it be like one of my first experiences getting to like work on a song with a bunch of other people, but like in terms of singers, but also like having a team to kind of like work with. And you know, I've always thought that one of my favorite parts about working on projects of any kind is it's really cool to just get a bunch of people who are really good at like one thing they like making, and like bring all of that together and like let everybody do their best. You know, you got somebody who's like really good at mixing, and somebody who's really good at art, and somebody who's really good at making a music video, and you know, people that like doing the lyrics, and you know, a bunch of different kinds of singers, and then everybody comes together and you get this like massively awesome project that's like way bigger than the sum of its parts. You know what I mean? It's so fun to get to work on a project like that. And so it was really cool to get like both of those experiences simultaneously, I guess. That part was really fun for me. Ooh, first 10x battle. I don't actually remember what these clams are for. I remember them being good, but I don't remember what they do. I think I won a few, because actually my first ever Splatoon 3 Splatfest was Grandfest. It was the last one, or at least like the sort of thematically last one anyway, which was really interesting. You know, I used to play them back in the olden days, but I had to play V3S with just completely down a sub slot. One of my shirt only had 2 sub slots for the whole thing, just because I didn't have the right main ability on anything with 3 slots, and I had no super seashells because I just got back into the game and there was no Splatfests to play, so I couldn't add any. I just was like, all right, guess I'll just have to make do, you know. Oh! That Kraken was really going for me. Tough. Oh yeah, it's gacha pulls! I forgot! I remember getting like a oh, you can't actually paint this. I just jumped in there to see if that could. I remember me, Shiny, Rita, and Zach, Shiny, we were all playing, in was it Grandfest? I think it might have been I think it was Grandfest, yeah. We all ran some games once or twice, and we won in 100x together, and then we were just doing like a billion gacha pulls. And I'm remembering now, we all started changing our name tags to be matching, because we've been going under the group name recently of being the Grizzco Girlies, which I think is so funny, because none of us do Big Run either. Literally none of us farm Big Run. But But in spite of that, the Grizzco girlies. Ooh! Since I started cracking. Oh, I got so jump scared there. What the heck? We were playing, and then we started like matching everyone. Like, I think that I was. What was it again? Rita became the CEO. She pulled CEO midway through our session. I think I was like the manager or something. And then Rita pulled CEO, and I was like, all right, I've been demoted in the hierarchy of the Grizzco girlies, I guess. Luz was a chauffeur. Shiny was a client. His was like the client. I thought it was so funny. They all had like alliterating names as well. It was really fun. But yeah, we had the client, the manager, the CEO, and the chauffeur. Or no, the customer. That's what it was. I don't remember exactly what the suffix was. It was something else with a C. But it was pretty funny, honestly. I really hope that we run some more games sometime, just as like the four of us, or like do more stuff together. Because honestly, I think that Rita, Shiny, and Luz have been like some of the best friendships that I've found since I've joined the VTuber community. They're all just like so fun to talk to and like so inspiring at the same time. It just makes me like want to do cool stuff. But also like they're just fun to hang out with. I'm just really lucky that I got to meet them, you know what I mean? I feel very, very lucky in that regard. Also, I totally glazed over it before. But yeah, I also like projects are just so fun. Like the end result is one of the most satisfying feelings I think that you can have in this kind of sphere, you know? It's just really cool. It's just really cool. Like everything just comes together in like one epic moment. Yo! I didn't even process the fact that we just won a 10x like comfortably. Big! Let's go. And I carried. Look at that. I didn't even think about that. I triple golded, most ink turfed, 8-3, 3 tacticoolers. This man can't be stopped. Somebody put him back in X rank 2 elo where he belongs. Okay, but actually though, the first time I hit X rank, I was like doing pretty bad across the board. I was okay on splat zones and kind of clan blitz for a little bit. But Rainmaker was like devastating for me in X battles. I swear to God. When I was playing Rainmaker X battles, I actually dropped to like 1,000 from starting at like, where do you even start? Like 1,500 or something? I lost so much Rainmaker. I was so bad at it. I don't know if I'm gonna grind for X rank again. I honestly might. I've been back on my Pokemon Unite grind recently, after like a year or two. Not even a year or two. I feel like I haven't played in any serious capacity in like pretty much since launch of that game. But it could be fun to bring back the Splatoon arc. Try and hit X rank again. Whoa. Whoa! Okay, huge cooler. Are any of my teammates even gonna get that? Oh, maybe actually. We got Beacon as well. Yoink! I kind of wasted that. I should have done that. I do get my drink though, and that's pretty cool. Shout out orange juice. Oh! That is a whole Inkzika. Mine. I just totally robbed our Ultra Stamp right there. That was all theirs, and I was like, you know what? What if I had that instead? What if my number went up? Yeah, oh man. I hope that, like, I think it would be really fun to do, like, more Splatoon music stuff at some point, too. I haven't really, like... I would be lying to say that I'm over here, like, bumping the Splatoon OSTs and stuff. But I do genuinely think that a lot of the music is really catchy, and it would be really fun to try and, like, write another cover. Because I had a surprisingly good time. I guess a question I would have is if they make those, like, lyric translations for all the songs, or if it's only for, like, 3 Wishes was, like, a special thing, I guess. Because I genuinely have no idea on that front. But it could be interesting. Because even 3 Wishes wasn't, like, complete. I want to give a... I know I was, like, doing all of my, like, gushing over 3 Wishes and stuff earlier, but I'm going to be gushing about this for a while now, so I will yap some more. Oh, wait. Oh my god, there's 2. Oh man, I tagged both, but I didn't get either. Tough. Rita is the one that wrote all the harmony lyrics. So, and something you should know is that all the harmony parts did not have translations on them. It was all like Rita's, as far as I'm aware anyway, it was like Rita's sort of intuition. I think Luz might have been helping as well, I'm not sure, but so you know, having stuff like in the first chorus in the background, like after they're singing, it's like, we're shining shooting stars, so dazzle on, sing your song, and like all the stuff like that, or like I know Rita kept like talking about the tiny seeds part. There's like a harmony there where it's like, guiding you, oh tiny seeds. Like I had that one. That was me. I was in the background. On all of those harmonies, like Rita is the one that came up with that. It's not like they had like a close lyric that was there. And something I was the most unsure about is like, how do I keep the nuance of like all of the main lyrics while working on like filling out all the harmonies? And so like seeing how well Rita did all of that, it was really cool. Started doing them in Splat 3 like a year into the game, but older songs don't have them. That doesn't stop people from making, oh, of course. People will definitely make fan lyrics no matter what. I think, and that's a good thing, I think, as well. I think that's really cool. But it definitely was very helpful for me in like the songwriting process to have a template that I can work off of, you know? I found it pretty helpful. But overall, it's been cool. Like, I normally am not the type of person to try and do, like, English covers of stuff. Like, I'll usually sing something in the original way that it's been made. And yet, like, at the same time, doing this low-key made me want to, do more English covers. Or, like, another thing I was thinking about is, like, I was dead serious earlier when I said I will mix a cover for Shiny. I don't know if he'll actually record it, though, if it's just him. So I was thinking maybe I'll like write an English cover for something and then drag Shiny onto it so that I can make sure that he actually records something. Cause I'm telling you guys, this man is insane. He needs to get into doing music more. Like I need to take this man's imposter syndrome and pummel it into the floor, dig it a 6-foot grave, and then keep going until I've like dug onto the other side of the world so that it falls out into the pits of the universe and he just has the most confidence of any man ever. Okay, that might be a slight exaggeration, but what I'm saying is his voice is beautiful and I need him to sing more. So I gotta find a way to like dress it up, you know, put a little ribbon on it. Like, come on, you wanna go back in the recording studio, right, Shiny? I feel that way, like in general, a lot of the time when I have like friends that are at least like adjacently interested in singing or music. Like I wanna like, or like just creative stuff in general. I love to like gas my friends up and try and like get them making cool stuff, especially if they're not like already doing it. Like being friends with somebody like Rita is really cool because I just know she's always got something cooking. Like I don't know what, I have no idea. My guess is as good as anybody else. But like I always know that she's just doing awesome stuff and it like inspires me to like, you know, get on my own case a little bit more and try and like keep making cool stuff too, right? But it's also cool when you meet somebody who's like low-key talented and interested, but hasn't had the right push to like really commit to stuff too much. It's really cool to be in the position to be like, nah, like I'm gonna make sure that you actually like try this, like explore it a little bit more, you know what I mean? Because like I feel that way about Shiny. I think that Shiny, genuinely speaking, I would listen to him sing, like, because when he's in his comfortable range, his technique is beautiful. I can't believe that this guy is not like actively singing. I was showing him like, oh yeah, you know, like here's how you record, not in a one take on Audacity, you know, like here's a vocal warm up you can do. Like I would sit through it and everything. I was like trying to show him the ropes, and this guy starts singing, and it's like his vibrato and like his voice control is low-key better than mine. I'm like, yo, like where did you get this from? What do you mean you're not a singer? That is untrue. He's gaslighting me. He told me he did choir like ages ago. I think that he's still in a choir secretly. I think he's hiding it from us. Don't tell him I said that. It's my shiny headcanon. Ooh, that was a nice jump. That was clean. But yeah, you know, I feel like it's just been really cool getting to meet everyone. It was really cool getting to meet a lot of people through the project that I hadn't met before. Like, going into the project, I knew Luz, Rita, and Shiny, of course. Big Grizco Girlies rep. But outside of that, I didn't know Milana, I didn't know Marley, I didn't know Mika. And all of them were so good, but also, like, really friendly and fun. And I want to hang out with everybody more. I want to get to know everybody more, you know what I mean? It's always cool to have an opportunity to like meet new friends in this kind of space, I feel like. And they were all super awesome to hang out with. And I also, like I think I said before, but I feel like super blessed to be able to kind of hang out and like keep doing stuff with like Rita and Luz and Shiny and all of them as well, just because it's a really cool group. You know, I tend to stay to my own lane a lot. I don't tend to like be super like actively social and reaching out to people in the VTuber community. I'm trying to be better about it. I'm trying to like get out there and like explore different stuff more. But I tend to like keep to my own lane a lot, you know what I mean? So it's been like really awesome to like get to know them and actually you know, have the opportunity to like hang out with them more in like just as like a friend thing, but also like in a more professional context. It's been really cool. Only knew Mika? Oh, man, that's cool that you guys knew each other, though, coming in. That's really dope. Was just shooting my shot on Twitter. I mean, yeah, I mean, that was how I met Rita. Rita held a really, really awesome charity event, if anybody didn't know, back in, I think, May? It was for Mental Health Awareness Month, so I think that was May, if I'm not. Wow, I can't believe it's been that long, if I'm remembering correctly. She did a charity event with like 3 really in-depth, awesome panels about like mental health related stuff, and then there was a charity concert at the end. And this was when I was like really new. I had been debuted for maybe 2 months. I had a couple song covers out at that point. And, you know, I was really still like very new to what I was doing. I was kind of figuring everything out as I went. How do you already have a killer whale? It's been like 2 seconds. Sorry, I got distracted. And I just kind of shot my shot. I didn't think anything was gonna come of it. I actually like legit remember thinking like it had been too long, and I was like, I didn't make the cut for that. Oh well, it happens to the best of us, you know. I didn't really expect it. And then I woke up one morning and I was expecting, it was funny too, I woke up to a DM and I was expecting like some art for a cover. So I was like, oh sweet, my art is here. And then I opened it and it was Rita being like, hey, you still want to be part of my concert? And I was like, yo, like what? Like I was absolutely like so excited because I wrote it off at that point in my head. It wasn't even a maybe anymore. I thought it was a no. So it was so cool to me that since then, everything is like, you know, it wasn't even just like a one-time, like, oh, I appeared and it was a cool thing that I did that just kind of got tossed off to the side after a while. And, you know, the fact that I've actually been able to like kind of hang around and get to know not only her, but like a lot of her awesome community as well. I really like the vibe in Rita's community as well. I think that y'all are really cool. So it's been really cool, honestly. I've been really enjoying it on the whole. I hate umbrellas, man. I'm so bad at fighting against them. I don't understand the mechanics of the umbrellas. That's why they always get me, I swear. Always knew about Prism. Yeah, for me it was funny. I think that the first time I found Rita, I think it was technically from her Bleach cover album, which is funny because I haven't seen Bleach still, but I really liked. I found Rambu no Melody from Suisei's cover, and I was like, this song is fire. And when I looked it up, I think Rita had a cover of it too, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe it was a different song, I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was Rounded a Melody that I found. It was her and somebody else. And I was like, oh, this is great. This is a really cool song. And then I kind of forgot about it for a while. And then I found Rita as Prism Project was closing. And I was like, dang, that's unfortunate. But it's cool to see, like, pretty much all of them seem like they stuck around even after the org dissolved. Which is really cool, you know? I feel like I've always been very tapped in with, like, some of the agency culture in the VTuber sphere. But Prism was one that I wasn't, like, it wasn't as much on my radar as I feel like it should have been in the past, because from what I've seen, a lot of the Prism people are really cool, and it's been really dope. Like every time that I've checked out, you know, Rita or like one of her friends from the community, it's always been really cool. Yeah, I'm really glad that I was able to find everything. You know, honorary new Prism. No, I'm kidding. Did any of you guys see though? Did any of you guys see when Rita did her birthday stream? She did call-ins, and it was like all different Prism members, or is it like Prima now? I'm not exactly sure, but it was like all the OG like Prism people, and then me and Shiny, and then me and Shiny were just there, which was really funny to me. So I just popped in and I was like, hey guys, it's me, Twi from Prism Project New Generation. Nah. Could be though, you never know. Maybe they reopen it. Reopen the org. Let me in. Let me cook. But it would be cool to get to know more of the other people as well. I just honestly still find it so cool. I feel like I'm reaching a weird stage of content creation and VTubing where I feel like I just started and I'm still new to everything and I'm figuring it all out. And at the same time, I've kind of started doing everything, and like I've done a lot of different kinds of projects by now, and if I haven't like finished them, I've started them, and you know, it's like, it's weird. I feel like I'm getting like not comfortable. There's so much like stuff I'm still like learning, and at the same time I'm starting to actually like put things out and meet people and, you know, all of that, and that feels really surreal to me. Like now it starts to feel real, you know what I mean? It's one thing to be like just chilling in my own little corner and like do a little cover by myself and just sort of be having fun with that, and then it's a whole other thing to get invited onto this like big project and help with, you know, a bunch of different aspects of it. But it was such a cool like learning opportunity for me, just in general. Like, in so many different aspects, I was really, like, glad that I was able to be a part of the Three Wishes cover. I feel like it was just a great learning experience all around. And any excuse to work with Rita, as I said. Always fun working with Rita. I will say, though, getting to meet Shiny has been both a blessing and a curse, because I have been grinding the games significantly more after starting talking to Shiny. Like, I don't know, it's so easy to just like hop on call with him and just game. It's honestly really fun. I love being able to do that. But it is kind of funny though. Like, me and my friend who's been vacationing with me in Canada and Shiny have just been playing like a bunch of Pokemon Unite over my vacation. Even though we could be like going out and doing stuff, we're just lazy. We just want to sit inside and play stupid Pokemon MOBA game. Go burr. But yeah, it's been so fun. I'm honestly just messing about it being like a curse of any kind. I love Shiny. What a goat. Been a hidden gem for long enough. Time to be a mainstream gem. Oh man, maybe. I would be pretty satisfied to be like a side character in the mainstream context, you know. I feel like that's kind of the like tier I'm entering. It would be cool. Don't get me wrong, Twi mainstream will come one day, but I think that I have a project that I hope will like earn me a little bit more of that merit that is gonna be underway for a long time. So I can't share. I'm cooking in secrecy. But comma 2025 is gonna be a big year for Twi. We're gonna do a lot of cool groundbreaking projects for my standards anyway. So we'll see how that goes. Also, I'm just clipping these guys right now. Hold on, I got 2. I need a greed for more kills. Look, I got cooler up. Woo! I'm scared. I saw the sniper beam. The snipers always freak me out. Oh, I got him with the fizz bangs. Let's go, big fireworks show. Yo, that guy actually just gets sniped while on his reef slider. That's messed up. Okay. Fireworks show, throw all the fizz bangs. Woo! Surely that's gotta be a win. Speaking of intel, you're so good at yapping. I've had a hard time leaving. Thank you. That is the biggest compliment of all. I'm so honored you think so. I hope you have a good night though, Marley. Congrats. Thanks again for hanging out. Congrats to both of us on the release. You did great. Hope you have a great rest of your night. And I will do my best to have. I don't know if I'm gonna be on too much longer. Woo! Big Knight Defender. I think I'll try and clear the Defender title, and then after that, I'll probably be done. Is that champion? I think so. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Thanks for dropping by. But yes, the yappage, the ADHD, very strong with this one. Some of you guys have no idea, man. I felt so, like, quiet when I took, like, a... God, how long was my streaming hiatus when I was prepping to be a VTuber but not actually a VTuber? I think it was almost 3 years that I took away from streaming. Maybe not 3, actually. It was probably a little over 2 years that I, like, didn't stream. Because I used to be a streamer. It's not like I came into this as Twi and that was my first rodeo. Now, I've been around the block a little bit. But, it was a long time to step away for me. And so, it took me a little bit to get back into the flow of it when I first started again. But immediately, I was like, oh my god, everything is right in the world. I can sit here and just let my brain absolutely word vomit everywhere for like hours. I can just yap. I can just talk about everything ever. I love just talking about random stuff. Like I will just hop in calls with like friends and just sit there and talk about life or nothing at all. Could honestly be on anywhere of the spectrum of conversation ever. Like, I could probably talk to you for 5 hours about the nuances of a competitive game I'm interested in. I could also talk to you about random, like, memes or just nothing. Or we could just have a nice philosophical discussion about the meaning of life and the direction and plans that we have for the future. Or funny memories of the past. I feel like I can just sit there and talk, which is funny because I'm a really quiet person in real life. Like, I don't be talking like that. If you ever saw me in a party or something, well, in a party, so what it is, right, is when I'm comfortable with people, I talk a lot. And when I'm not, I'm like dead silent. So if I'm at like a party, I will be really quiet. But if I hang out with like a few close friends, I will just talk a lot. Although I definitely play it up more on stream too. Like, it's fun, you know? I feel like I can just really be myself. I've talked about it a couple times on stream as well, but I think that one of my favorite parts about becoming, you know, a VTuber as Twi and getting to sort of do this instead of like the way that I used to stream, it's been really awesome for me because when I used to be a streamer, I would mainly focus on like yo, how many burrito bombs they got? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I would usually focus on like one community, right? So like one of the things I did for a while is I played a lot of Pokemon competitively. That was like a big thing for me in the past, and I had like a good amount of people that liked to hang out in my streams. But if I stopped like playing Pokemon, if I wanted to talk about something other than Pokemon or play a different game or whatever, right? I would usually I would get way less viewership. And it's not like I say that and I'm sad about it because of like the number. I don't care that much about the viewership number, if I'm being that like honest. Of course I want more people to enjoy my stuff, and it's not because big number go up. It's because I want people to enjoy what I'm putting out, right? But you know, in that vein, right? I think that the VTubing space is one of the only places on the internet where like it is almost always a very like authentic audience. Like you will have people that just like to enjoy you for whatever you want to make. Also, I just lost my 0.3, bruh. Come on, man. Sorry, I got distracted from my little ramble. Well, I don't know. It's nice to be able to just kind of like do whatever. Just work on all sorts of different stuff and have people that will like support that and be down with it. I think that's really cool. Oh, I played well that game. Damn, I got 9. All right. I'm not even mad about that. But I don't get my clout, though. Oh, man. See, I need big number. I need big clout, big viewer, big... No, I only need the clout in-game. You know what else I need? Water. Hydration check. I haven't drank any water in the almost 2 hours that we've been sitting here talking nonstop. You should drink some water, too. Big Twi Wawa. Oh my god, wait. I need to show the people. Hold on. You guys need to know what Twi Wawa is. It's in my Discord as well. We have it as like a Discord emote. But something you guys should know about my community is that almost all of the fan art that I have received over time is like really stupid, like inside jokes, memes, stuff like that. Look at this beautiful piece of fan art. Look at this absolute... And the funny thing is, it's based on the way that my model will often break when I, like, go to drink water. It'll, like, block my face, and I'll just make, like, a really stupid face. And they drew me, like, just shoveling water with, like, the stupidest expression. Shout out Lionel, always making some of the funniest fan art in my community. But yes, the big Twi Wawa check. I cannot wait until we actually get memberships so that I can put that in. We're getting really close nowadays. It's, I think by end of November I can get us to membership status, which is really dope. I really like the fact that on YouTube you can set like membership tiers and prices. So like part of my planning is like to have a cheap tier, like cheaper than you could do on like Twitch or whatever, because that's another thing too. I used to stream on Twitch, and there are some things that I still like, but overall I think I like YouTube better now. So I have a Twitch, but I like never use it. That being said, something I really appreciate about YouTube is, you know, on Twitch it can be kind of expensive to pay for membership, or like, well, I guess subscribe in that case to get your emotes. And, you know, especially if you want to support, like, multiple channels, that can, like, rack up really fast, you know what I mean? So, I love the fact that I can have, like, a cheap membership tier that people can get just to, like, have emotes if you want them, and then, you know, after that you can have, like, an actual, like, I guess more thorough membership tier. I see a lot of VTubers do that. I think it's a great system, and I love that you can kind of, like, sort of decide what you think fits best for what you want to do. Thanks to YouTube having like customizable pricing options. I think that's really cool. Sorry, kind of nerd tangent to go on there about the inner mechanisms of YouTube like monetization, but I don't know. I find that stuff kind of interesting sometimes. I also had to figure out how to set up redirects today, because I know Rita like just sort of seamlessly led all of you guys over here after the stream. I've never done that before. I had to figure out where to go to enable them. So shout out Rita for showing me how to enable certain people to like raid into my channel. I appreciate that. Oh, no, please. Okay, I live. Oh, he's out of ink. Oh, psych. I thought he was out of ink. No, I dropped. Oh, they got 2 in the last second. They might actually come back. Oh, big KO bot right though. I don't know if we won that. Let's see. Thinking. Maybe? Hey, I never doubted. That wasn't even close. It was 49. 49 to 42. That's kind of funny. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, yeah, redirects are interesting. I don't know. I think that in general, there are a lot of systems that are like so intuitive on Twitch that are like really archaic on YouTube. But I do really like the fact that redirects on here, you can set them up so it's like you have a whitelist of channels that can raid you, and it's not just like anybody ever can just come and like drop all their viewers into your channel just out of nowhere. Maybe that's just me. I don't feel like that's a bad thing by any means, but it is like mildly like anxiety inducing sometimes when you're just chilling and then like all of a sudden it's like boom, a bunch of people you've never seen before here. Hello. I don't even know if anxiety inducing is the right word. I just find it peaceful on YouTube, I guess. It's very easy to just kind of chill in my own lane and like do my thing on YouTube, and I appreciate that. But I will say, they need to make a live tab, and they need to make it so you can browse game categories. That would be so big, honestly. Like, I do really like the fact that I can open YouTube and like without even intending to necessarily watch streams, I'll just like see it on my homepage and be like, oh sweet, this person's live, and then like go check them out, right? I think that aspect of it is really cool. But I do also really wish I could like easier browse lives, because you know, if you click the like little 3 lines on the left to like check all the channels you're subscribed to, I swear half the time the live notification is like not even synced up anymore. Like you'll go look and they're not even live, and it's like, oh man, oh well. Also, another big 10x. This is my chance for big clout. We gotta lock in. I was not locked in at all last time and we still won, but it's kind of fun just playing Splatoon, like, as like a brain off, just kind of walking around, turfing and stuff. Because I remember when I was playing V3S, respectfully, we were mad sweaty during that tournament. Like, we were doing a lot of comms, you know? V3S was cool too. I actually wasn't an NZAP player before V3S, and I wasn't long before V3S either. It was like 2 or 3 days until the tournament. And then I was, you know, we were like, we kind of need to set up a, oh my god, jump scare. I was like, we need to have like a real comp. We need to like figure out what our team is doing here. Instead of just like playing random stuff and praying if we want to like try and make a deep run. And so we needed tactical where I was like, you know what? I got this. This thing is pretty close to the splatter shot. And so, because I was playing splatter shot and 52 gal. And the NZAP plays pretty similarly in a lot of ways. Outside of like having the different kit, you know, like I think in the NZAP itself plays a lot like the splatter shot, so it was pretty chill of a switch to make. It was honestly really fun too. Like, I've talked about it before, but after we won V3S, in the next like 2 days, I spent about 15 hours writing like a super long video essay script about the tournament. I literally wrote like a 10,000 word, 20-page doc of a script for a video essay. And I then was like, I was so like caught up in like the euphoria of winning and like wanting to like make a banger video for the people that I didn't stop and think about like how impossibly hard it was gonna be to edit that. And so the script kind of just went to die. It kind of just went to go sit in the drafts and never make it out. But I still think back fondly on that whole tournament experience, because like learning the game and strategizing a lot of stuff together and whatnot, it was really cool. What is happening right now? We are getting barraged with like 10 ults. Oh, there we go. I got one. Oh, no. I could have totally got them. Oh, sneak attack. Or not. The trade. Okay. Oh, we're in danger. This is not good. Go. Come here, Astro. We need turf. We need turf fast. Oh, I'm dead. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Yeah, we're not going to win this 10x, I don't think. It was a good try, though. We made it out of danger for a bit, and now we're back, but... Ah, there's so much stuff. Okay. 1-1. Fair. Can't win them all, especially on the 10x's. I remember on the Grand Splatfest, it took me like 4 tries to win an 100x. I was mad grinding playing Grandfest, and I was having a hard time converting these like higher stake battles. I lost like 300x's, and I was like, like, you know, like, let me win it one time. And then I think my first 100x might have been with Shiny. I don't remember if it was solo queue, but we definitely did get 100x together, like all the Grizzco girlies, and that made me really happy that we got to get the Grand Splatfest pick on the stage together, all 4 of us. That was a wholesome moment. We still gotta do a salmon run stream sometime. Because we literally have been going as Grizzco girlies. We haven't played salmon run even once. We have not even one time hit up the Grizzco. Absolutely fraudulent title, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Oh wait, I just noticed. I still have the tag. I'm the Wahoo World Project Manager. That's what it was. Yeah, I was the project manager for the Grizzco girlies. And I was saying, it was funny, I was like joking about how I was gonna move up and take over, and then Rita pulled the CEO title out of the gacha, and I was like, oop, never mind. I got checked. I mean, it does make the most sense for Rita to be the one, though, who is CEO. Also, pentamissiles. Rude. I'm just trying to chill back here, I'm just inking the base. Somebody's gotta do it. I would like a drink. You know what? I'll even leave you guys another drink. And now I'm gonna go back to inking the base. Goodbye. Let me make sure that we have thorough paint. This was like my role in V3S when we were doing all the turf wars. What I would do is I would farm a tacticooler, and then I would run away as soon as I threw it mid. I would like grab my drink and then run away and go like ink home base. And then I would get another tacticooler and throw it mid, and then it would be like finally time for me to come and actually start doing anything. Oh, uh-oh, bad miss. Ooh. Oh, the juke. Oh, I'm the GOAT. I got the movement. Oh, no, I'm fine. Ooh. Sorry, I get very spooked sometimes. Splatoon is the perfect horror game. It's almost Halloween time. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do for a Halloween stream yet. I think I will stream on Halloween, but I haven't decided what I want to do yet. Because I don't know if I have any good like horror games. I'm not usually much of a horror game person. You guys like horror games? I didn't like them when I was younger because I would never actually get scared. Like I would just sit there and like be like bracing jump scare the whole time, but it was kind of like I wasn't scared, I was just stressed. I think I've loosened up enough now that I can like there is the capacity for me to get spooked, and therefore it can be kind of fun. But I would rather like just play something chill. Ooh, the double splat bomb kill. Sorry, that was satisfying. Oh, I hit him twice. Or I hit the killer. What was happening? I don't know. Hello. Bonk. I'm fragging out right now. Let me get another one. Another one for the fans. The fan, did I hear another one? Nope, I did not hear another one. I was deaf, my bad. Alien versus Predator was my favorite. I haven't even like... I feel like that name sounds really familiar to me, actually. Hold on. Alien versus Predator. I have to look this up as soon as this game's over. Wait. Ah, let me get up there. I have fireworks. Go! Alright. I think that was a dub. Alien vs Predator. All right, this one was the one that had the movie as well. They have a game for this? They do. 2010. Oh, this is pretty OG then. Oh, it's like an FPS horror game, sort of. That's pretty cool. Not big on horror, kind of apathetic. That's kind of how I've been over time. I will say, it's been a while since I've looked at them, but I do think that some of the clips that people get out of playing the Chill as Art games are pretty funny. Like, I never played it myself, but I remember, I remember there was this one where you would be playing as like a barista, and there was a lot of like, there were a couple scary jump scares. There are also some really funny ones. Like, there's one point where you're just serving, and then this like weird dude who's just shirtless comes in and just starts dancing in the cafe. There's like a lot of honestly like kind of silly stuff underlying in the Chill as Art games that I've seen. I know they made one called Parasocial, which, like, off of the namesake, is interesting to me. But I've purposely dodged watching it because I planned to get it at some point, but I haven't gotten it yet. Maybe I'll cop it though. Maybe I'll fit it in and we'll play it on Halloween because it does feel like the move. I was considering doing a baking stream, but I don't know if I can't do it in my kitchen. That's the problem. I live with like 3 other people, and also my kitchen is really small, and also like my laptop, the only laptop that I have, you guys gotta understand, I would not be able to move my PC into my kitchen, and streaming off the laptop, oh, that would not be a good idea. Let me give you guys a funny piece of lore, okay? Today, since we're talking about the after party release sort of 3 wishes, let me tell you guys something a little bit funny. So, fun fact, my home recording studio that I have a very scuffed little home recording booth set up, and I can't access my PC while I'm in it. So what I did is I made this like box around my door out of sound canceling blankets, like really like heavy duty blankets that are for soundproofing. I just like held them up with clamps and stuff. So I have this like this heat box of sound dampening sort of that I record in. And the problem is I can't access my PC while I'm in there. And there's not even enough room for like a table or anything. It is like, there's enough room for me to stand, and that is pretty much it. So what I do is I have this really cheap, really old like Dell laptop, really just garbage laptop. And like, it's so bad that it can't even stay on when it's unplugged. Like the battery does not work. If I unplug it, it actually just dies instantly. But what I do is, because it's too weak to record on, but I need a portable solution, I team viewer my computer onto my laptop, and then I record from it. What's that? Sorry. Yeah, I just I have to team viewer my computer onto my laptop so that I can record on my setup and have like not a bunch of room noise everywhere. It's really goofy. It was really funny. I ended up like asking a bunch of people how, like, what kind of setup they were recording on. Like, I remember Marley sent me a picture where she was recording on like a box on top of another box. She had her mic stand was a box on a box. Her recording setup looked cozy though, honestly. Like, I would like to record on that. Mine is like, you get a heat stroke if you record in mine. I do it for the, you know, for the love of the game, but oh my god, it is really, really like hot when I'm recording in my little booth of death. So it looked very cozy seeing like just a regular setup. I just have heavy blankets. Yeah. Before I had that setup, I just did the classic where you're just chilling at your desk and you like throw a regular blanket over your head. That is a really good strat, by the way. If you ever need to record something, especially if it's like voiceover related, because usually that's a little bit less like technique intensive than singing. You can just throw a blanket over your head and your mic, and it'll actually cut out most of the room noise. It's really impressive how much of a dampening effect one blanket can give you. Now that being said, it also means that you have to be like hunched over, sitting under a blanket at your desk. So like on my new setup, you know, it's still like really like warm and, you know, cramped, but at least I can stand. And you know what? That's pretty good. I do like standing up. That's pretty heat. You know what's funny though? For a long time, I was actually like more comfortable singing sitting down, despite the fact that it is just objectively less optimal for your body than standing. Like, standing is 100% the play, but like I only ever would do singing when I was sitting at my desk. So at first, it took me a while to like adjust mentally and like physically to singing while I was standing up. It just felt wrong to me, which is kind of funny to me because I've never met anybody else who's like that. Also, okay, halftime report. Who's in the lead? It's gonna be Wizards, right? Ninjas is winning. I did not expect that. It's not by too much. It's pretty even. Knights are close by. Okay. Oh, that's Big Man. Oh, Big Man is Team Ninja. That actually is in character. I like that. I feel like Fry being a knight is kind of believable. Shiver as a wizard. I can kind of see that too, actually. I feel like the three of them actually match their teams pretty well. That's pretty cool. I feel like I haven't participated in that many of the like Splatoon 3 Splatfests. I'm trying to think back. I played in the one that was like, what was it? Little bunnies and chicks and teddy bears or something? There was one like that. I don't remember exactly. I played, oh, do you guys remember the which food could you eat like every day Splatfest? It was like rice versus bread versus what was the third one? Pasta. That was the three-way. I remember being low-key mad conflicted about that because I love rice. I eat quite a bit of rice normally, but also, I mean, I feel like almost everybody loves all three of those categories, right? And something that I found interesting is that I actually think the English translation of that Splatfest was low-key really bad. Because the way that they phrased it in English was like, which one of these could you eat every day? Which is, you know, to me, that's like consistency, right? So in that case, I would answer rice, I think, because rice is like, it goes with everything. It's relatively healthy. I will never complain if I'm eating a meal and rice is like on the side. I love rice. It always can go in there. It's great. But in Japanese, I think it was like, onaka ippai taberu nara, which is like, if you were to eat until you were full, which one would you eat, right? And to me, that's a way, like, I guess, like, what they were going for, like, which one is so good you could eat it every day, right? I think that's the idea the translation team had, but to me, it comes off with, like, the wrong nuance, you know what I mean? Because in my book, if it's, like, which one am I binging, I think that low-key, like, bread and pasta probably have, like, higher highs for me. Like, rice has the best consistency of the three. I could eat it, I could spam it. It's the most spammable of the three. But I think I ended up going team bread, if I'm not mistaken, because I felt like there's so many good bread foods that are like my favorite, like some of my favorites that I could just eat up to a full stomach with. Yo, wait, the team wipe? Come on, get it done. Hey, I just jumped all four of them. Why were they all there? And how did I get away with that? With all of them right there. Let's go. Big team wipe. The Twi strikes again. But yeah, that was an interesting one. I think that all of the answers were valid. I think I picked bread mostly because pizza is my favorite food. And I would consider it like bread adjacent. Because surely they didn't write that meaning like, oh yeah, I want you to sit here and just eat a bunch of pieces of bread. Like, I'm gonna think of like foods that are like heavily involving bread. Because I love breaded food a lot too. Like, we got some Korean fried chicken the other day. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. It is so good. I honestly forgot. It's been a long time since I had gotten any, but like, woo! One of my favorite foods for sure. Super tasty. I still don't know what we're gonna do for food when me and my friend go to Niagara tomorrow. But I do have memories last time I went to Niagara Falls that we went to a random like mom and pop Korean restaurant on the walk there. And this is like after a bunch of transit, we had to walk part way. And we went to a little mom and pop Korean restaurant, like in a hole in the wall type place. And woo, that was the best chicken I ever ate, at least at that point. It's been so long now that I can't remember. I don't even know what the name of the spot was. I'm gonna have to like check maps or something and see if I can find it. But it would be sick to go back there like years later and see like, you know, if they're still open and try it out. Because I haven't been to Niagara Falls in a long time. I've been a couple times, you know, but normally it's quite a trip from where a lot of people live out in Ontario. So it's not exactly like a regular like, oh, I can just, you know, pop on down over to Niagara Falls. But also my friend is visiting from the States, so, you know, we gotta you know, end the trip with a bang, go somewhere cool. I need more water. Ugh. Yeah, should be fun. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I think there was an ice cream Splatfest too, right? I don't remember what all the options were, but I remember that mint chocolate chip was in there. And you know, I do love me some mint chocolate chip. Do you have pictures of like Niagara Falls? I can take some. I don't know if I have any. No, I don't think I have any old pictures of Niagara Falls because that was years ago now, so I don't have my old phone anymore. I didn't keep my pictures, sadly. But we're gonna go tomorrow, so I can take pictures, which will be fun. I'll probably put them in my Discord. I have a Discord, by the way, if any of you guys are enjoying, you want to sort of hang around with the community. It's always in my description, but I can also, like, pop it here. I might throw that in there. But Niagara Falls is really cool. I don't know if we're going to be there late enough at night that you can see it. But if you go there at night, they put rainbow lights on the falls, so it's like a rainbow waterfall. It's genuinely one of the coolest things I've ever seen in real life. Like, one of the most beautiful tourist attractions you can ever go to, low-key. But even when it's not, like, RGB gamer rainbow mode, or waterfall, no, even when it's not the RGB gamer waterfall, it is still really pretty. I don't know if we'll be there late enough. I feel like we'll probably be there for a while tomorrow, but maybe not like that late. Because last time, that being said, it is like November almost, so it does get dark pretty quick. So maybe, I don't know. But last time I went, we were only there. It was really stuffed, let me tell you guys. So like, spur of the moment, a friend of mine was like, hey, me and, you know, ex-friend are gonna go to Niagara Falls. You want to come with us? And I was like, oh, you know, like, sure. Like, so I'll hop along. And, you know, we travel there. It takes a while. And the plan was to stay for one night. My friend booked a hotel. And we would all just sort of, like, kick it there for a night and come back the next day. And we were all pretty young at this point, too. And as it turned out, my friend booked a hotel that required you to have somebody at least 21 years old to check in, and none of us were 21, so we just simply had to go home. We like rolled up at night. It was like, all right, time to go and settle down at the hotel, and then actually, psych, we don't have a hotel. So sadly, no, I don't think he ever got a refund for that hotel either. I think he just had to eat the cost, which is kind of tragic. I didn't really understand having like a 21 age cap on a hotel. That seemed a little bit odd to me, but you know what? I mean, it is what it is. This time we're not planning an overnight trip. We're just gonna go and hang out there for a bit, and then, you know, after that we'll probably just kind of come home and kick it for the last day. But that was an interesting experience. My other experience at Niagara Falls was the exact opposite. I went with actually that same friend, but then another one of our friends that I haven't spoken to in a really long time, but we were tight back then. And what was I gonna say? And we went with him and his mom, and they ended up booking like one of the nicest hotels you can go to down by Niagara Falls, and it had like, aside from just a great hotel room, it had this huge water park. Like, this water park was massive, and there was so many water slides. I felt like a kid again. It was amazing. I don't remember what it was called anymore, but there was this like super steep water slide that was like almost a 90-degree drop, and it was, okay, I don't know, it was 90, it was probably like an 80-degree drop, but it was really steep, and I probably rid that like 20 times while we were at that water park. I would just go there and I would just keep doing it over and over. It's like farming adrenaline. It's on the water slide. I don't know, like, it's weird because I'm not much of an amusement park person for the most part. I like them, but I can't deal with I'm not great with a lot of like roller coaster type rides. I can enjoy them, but I can't do any of like the super crazy like stuff where it'll like flip you upside down and spin you in a billion circles and, you know, like fake out a drop and then drop you like at 3,000 degrees downwards at 2 billion miles an hour. Sometimes I just look at the rides and in my head I just think of like the one SpongeBob episode where they go on a roller coaster and their spines fall out. I swear some of them actually look like they could do that. But you know, I do love water parks though. Water parks are like super up my alley. I love swimming. Bad with big rides. Yeah, same. It's just a waterfall, 90-degree fall. Yeah, I mean, true, okay, it wasn't 90, but it was really steep though. Definitely at least 70. But yeah, I remember, you know, last time I went to an amusement park, I went to Canada's Wonderland with a friend who was a bit older than me, which was perfect because, you know, mentally I was like not trying to be like, oh my god, I want to go on all the super crazy rides. It was like, nah, I'm kind of just down to like have fun riding some of the more chill rides, you know, a little exciting, but we don't gotta like, you know, feel like the entire universe is about to fall apart to have a good time. And so we went, and at the very end of our trip, we were like, let's do one more roller coaster to like round out the trip. Just one nice chill last roller coaster, and then we'll head out, you know what I mean? And so I can't see the entire roller coaster here, but it looked pretty tame, you know, nothing too crazy. And it was like, all right, cool, let's do this one, because we hadn't rid it yet. So we walk up, we get in, it sort of drives past the little wall that I couldn't see past, and I stare down 2 360s and a bunch of sideways, you know, twists and turns. And I just sit here and I turn to my friend and I'm just like, oops. And it ended up being the craziest ride we went on all day. It was definitely the spookiest roller coaster I've ever been on. Which is crazy, because I don't even know if it's top 5 at that amusement park. They have some insane stuff at Canada's Wonderland. It's probably top 5, but I also think it's definitely not top 3. It's like 5th or something, maybe 4. Jump scare. Wiper jump scare. I was not ready. I was too busy talking about roller coasters. But that ride was crazy, not gonna lie. Oh man. I'm trying to think. We didn't do too many other crazy ones in general, to be honest, but there was this one that was really like scuffed. We rode. What have I done? Yeah, that was exactly what it was like. We went on this one that I think was called the Time Warp, if I remember correctly, and I don't even know how it was like passing safety checks, because it was like you would be riding this thing and you were going upside down and sideways and sort of twisting all around the ride, right? But there was no straps. So what it was is like they had this like little seat that had like a teeny staircase you would walk up to get onto it, and there was some handles for you to hold on to. And outside of that, there was no like strap that you were in. It was like, make sure that you don't let go And so I'm just holding on to this thing sitting in a chair. And I didn't feel like I was gonna fall out. But it did cross my mind, like, if I let go right now, I would just fall, like, 20 or 30 feet. I don't know if it was 20 or 30 feet, but we were in the air, though. Like, we were flying. I was like, it was low-key really surprising. I don't know how the safety check on that works. But I mean, I didn't die, so all is well. Oh, I wanted to get a pick at the end instead of throwing my fireworks. Did we bring that back? I don't think so. I think they had too much in our base. Yeah, it was a good try, though. But the roller coasters are fun, in general. I think that when a roller coaster isn't, like, deathly scary, I do have fun riding them. But they can be pretty spooky. Also, I just noticed that the, like, angle of my model has been kind of, like, wacky during this whole stream. I can't check it well because of my, like, monitor setup right now. Amazing how they pass. It really is. Like, amusement parks in general are honestly a crazy concept. It's like, how high can you get your adrenaline kicking without being in actual danger? That is more or less what it feels like. No idea how those would interact with motion sickness. Ooh, that's true. You know what's interesting? I used to have really bad motion sickness growing up, but I don't think that it's, like, that bad nowadays. I think that I've gotten a lot better about it. I definitely don't get it on rides. I used to get it whenever I would, like, be driving somewhere. I would get super, like, nauseous, and I'd get crazy headaches on the road. I really don't anymore, and it's kind of sick. I never thought I would age out of that. I thought it would just be like something that stuck with me forever. But I think that I still do get headaches a little bit more easily on the road, but it's not like nearly what it used to be. And I think that's pretty cool. Maybe one day it'll go away entirely. Who knows? Going back in time. Oh my god, is it daylight savings? Oh, in Europe. Okay. Right. Because in Europe, you guys have it shift at a different time than here. And I know that. Because back when I was in school, I loved the daylight shift for a small portion of time. Because I have a lot of European friends that I had like growing up, right? That I would talk to online, and they would always be 5 hours ahead of me. So you know they would have to go to bed way before I was like hopping off for the night. But for that small amount of time, that like week or two, it would only be a 4-hour time difference instead of 5. So I'd get a whole extra hour to hang out with my friends, and that was always like super sick to me. Now, don't get me wrong, I think daylight savings has to be one of the most useless, more than pointless systems. I think it's actively dangerous from the stuff that I've read. But you know what? That small aspect of it is pretty cool. Alright, we got the ults coming out. Let me push up. Oh, our ultra snipe. Stamp got sniped. I got you, sir. I got you, Mr. Stamp. I will avenge you. Paint here. Make them take it back. Are you gonna jump me, huh? Nice try. Nah, I see you, Mr. Inkbrush. I'm familiar with your game. I've almost farmed another cooler while just being stuck over here. I would like to come back in the middle. Whoa! Okay, I didn't see the brush that time. I got jump scared. Feel like I do better at night. I think for me, it kind of depends what. I used to think I did everything better at night. Nowadays, I think that as I've gotten older, I like getting work done earlier in the day. Not that I don't get work done at night, but I do prefer getting an early start. That being said, for gaming, I'm a beast at night, and I can't explain it. Oh! I got spooked. I always find that I like have my best gaming sessions in any game when I'm like actively losing sleep to be playing. Like I'm playing late at night. Maybe it's not when I would be like going to bed normally per se, but it is like gonna keep me up later than I should. If I ever play a game at like late hours like that, for some reason my focus is just like heightened until I'm like passed out tired. Finally, I got this guy. Woo! Oh, that's like 2 of them. No, stay back. Oh, I need ink. Big drink. sipping big orange juice. Let's go. Oh, don't KO me, please. No splat. We just gotta hold a little bit longer. Oh, here we go. Okay, calm. Can't let him approach. Yep, nice. Good zoning. Let's go, Mr. Ultra Snap. Fireworks show. Oh, and I got one with the fizz bangs. Nice. This is just a regular battle, right? I feel like we're getting pretty close to champion now. I didn't know if I was actually going to play enough to get a decent title rolling. I don't think I'll be able to play up to ruler this time around. Because I got to ruler +1? Did I hit +2? I might have even hit ruler +2 in Grand Fest. But, oh, finally a fist bump! Yippee! I can't believe we didn't get a fist bump until now. Nice. I got it for home base inker, super jump slot, super jump. What was it again? The super jump one and the splat assister. I got it for being the most, like, I don't know, the biggest teammate contributor without actually, like, claiming any of the big titles for myself. I'll take it. Hey, I mean 7-2 and 9-3. That's my guy that was getting me all those assists. Let's go. Big fist bump. We're getting pretty close. I want to make it to champion. I want to be a knight champion. Gotta rep the Twi Knights properly. To be fair, Knight Ruler would be a fitting title given that I opted the Twi Knights as the fan name. Being the ruler would be my job, but I don't know if I can make it all the way there. I'm not gonna lie. The champion might have to do. You know, originally I didn't think I was gonna go with Twi Knights either. I brainstormed a couple names, and Twi Knights I thought was good, but I also put down the Twibe as like a fan name originally, and I was like, oh, Twibe is funny, this has to be the one. And then a bunch of people said they liked Twi Knights, and after a while I think it grew on me too. I think I actually do like Twi Knights better, but the Twibe is funny. Like, that just has so much gremlin energy. It's like so chaotic. I do kind of love the Twibe. Like, maybe someday we will have to find a way to reincorporate the Twibe into some aspect of things. The Twibe is a vibe, true. It also rhymes. Huge. Stick it in a rap song. Starfinder bonus track. Twibe vibe. I can't think of another word that ends with ibe. I'm trying so hard to think of another word that ends with ibe. I can't think of anything. I feel like that's a really weird, like, niche syllable, even though vibe is like a super turbo normal word. Also, did I hear an ultra stamp? I thought I did. Or like a kraken maybe? I don't know what that one was. Eh. No! Oh, I got them with the bomb though! From the grave! I got somebody else. It wasn't actually the well-strained. Arrive, jive. I mean, it's not a perfect rhyme, but in a song that would work though, yeah. I gotta open up Rhyme Zone. You guys ever heard of a website called Rhyme Zone? I don't use it very much anymore, but when I was new to writing rap, I used to always use this website called Rhyme Zone, where you could type in a word, and it would like show you like a dictionary list of words that rhymed with whatever you typed. And so I would use it to help me come up with lines and like schemes and stuff like that. If I'm really stumped, sometimes I'll bust it open now. But I feel like I have a good enough, like, grasp on lyric writing that I don't need to lean into it anymore, which is fun. But I used to take advantage of that. Because I was never that into, like, I was never one of those people that would just be, like, reading the dictionary for fun when it comes to, like, music. I know there are some people, like, one person I always think of is apparently Eminem did that a lot, which is super in character, honestly. It makes perfect sense. But I could have though. I was close to being one of those guys because I played Scrabble competitively. Like, that was one of my hobbies. That was what I did in high school. Is I joined the Scrabble club. Like, There was totally a universe where I ended up being one of those people that just reads the dictionary and just tries to remember a bunch of words. It almost happened. You know, there was a guy like that in the club. He was the guy that ran the club. And like, oh my god, he was insane. I kid you not, we'd be playing Scrabble. And if anybody ever wanted to like challenge a play, rather than like looking it up and checking it, we would just ask him and he would just tell you if it was legal or not. And like every time I've ever seen his like answer check, it was always correct. That guy is insane. I don't know what he's up to now. I have no idea. Literally zero clue what happened. But you know what? He was a different beast at Scrabble. Also winning by 0.2%. Let's go. Not even close. Strive. True. Or like stride. That's the cool thing about writing like rhymes is that you don't need things to be like perfectly... I think that one of the easiest traps to fall into when you're writing lyrics is trying to like perfect rhyme everything. Oh, scribe! Oh wait, scribe is a word that actually is pretty cool. Perscribe. Perscribe might be easier in a rap context. For full transparency. For all the wrong reasons, perscribe might be easier to actually use. But you know what? Scribe would work too if you could find the right usage case. Subscribe. True! Wait, subscribe. You guys... Does that do the thing where it like lights up the button in like little rainbow when you say it? Because I feel like I remember seeing something about YouTube like adding UI for when you use like the word like or subscribe or whatever, they'll like light up the button to try and make people like inclined to click it or whatever. That's fair. I didn't know if anyone would actually even be like looking at the time, but I thought it was a funny thing to remember. Because occasionally I'll see it happen, and it's like one of the most forgettable features ever, but it'll just pop up, and it's like, oh yeah, that's a thing. Alright, 2-win streak versus, we got Vanish, Esthercus, was that Blue? I don't remember what their names were. I forgot. Timestamps will oh, it could be processed. Apparently, according to Demon it does. Thank you, by the way. That's kind of cool that it's real time. I wonder how, I wonder how much it costs them to have it listening in explicitly to try and catch that. Like maybe since it's already listening in for copyrighted audio, it doesn't actually like do anything different to, like it runs under the same kind of system, I suppose would be my guess. But I have no idea. I've never heard anybody talk about... I guess there's live closed captioning too, actually. So it has to be listening for that as well. Interesting. I never thought about that before. Oh, hello. Oh! I'm the best. I'm the GOAT. No, I'm the WOAT. This is real Splatoon tournament winner gameplay. Real professional gameplay for you guys right now. You're watching the best of the best in the VTuber sphere, of course. Nah, honestly, I feel like Splatoon is a really fun shooter. I could see myself grinding to get better at it, but I am far from where I could be at with it. Oh, get absolutely cooked, Blue. Beating a Zipcaster feels good, even if I feel like they could have played it better, because it is a really hard special to use. It always feels good to fight a Zipcaster and win. Boom. Big act. Oh, wait, I'm cooking him. Hello. Whoa! That guy was like right under my feet. Works better when it's in video form? I see. Interesting. Alright, they're in danger with 1 minute on the clock. We're doing good. It's shaping up to be one more win for the Twi Knights to hit champion rank. Or champion tier. Let's see. I don't know. They are making a good counter push right now, though. I'm kind of scared. Oh! Yeah! I got squashed. Uh-oh. Suddenly, it's not so obvious. Oh, there's zip. Interesting. Well, I can use a bomb for that. And then... Oh! Oh, there's 2 of them! Okay, I got one. There we go. Clean. Push. I dare you. Come here. Where you at? I got my drinks. I got my orange juice. Oh, there we go. Big double. Big double for the people. Oh. Oh, I have so many fizz bangs. Fireworks show. Boop. Boop. I think we got it. Surely we held that, right? Come on. One more win for the fans. Do it. Oh, I don't know. This is such a weird game. Hey! Nice. Ooh, end it with #1 overall splatter as well. Clean. Big clean. That feels dope. This was fun, yo. I haven't played some Splatoon in a minute. 7-4. Honestly, that went pretty well. That was a pretty quick run up to champion rank. Big clout. Show me the champion rank. Yeah, night champion. There we go. Big. All right, let me come back over here real quick. Boop. And then I can turn off my Switch as well. Back to the 3 wishes zone. Welcome back, everybody. Let me move my phone back too. Come here. But yeah, also, do you guys like my my little like chatting setup with this? Rita made a bunch of promotional videos, which was really helpful. But I was like panic editing this little like montage thing here with everybody's intros. I finished doing that about 1 or 2 minutes before the premiere started. I had the idea at like 5:45 and I was just like, I was just like scrambling to like download and edit like everything as fast as possible. I had to like set up the music and everything first too, because I wasn't even planning this stream really. I was expecting somebody else was gonna sort of stream for the after party, and then it was like, oh, everyone's busy. All right, hold on, let me cook. Let me pull up. And I decided to, but once again, I have to say thank you to Rita for organizing everything. Thank you to Shiny, Luz, Mika, Marley, and Milana. They were all so fun to work with and to get to know, or, you know, just like, well, for the new people to get to know them, and, you know, of course, for the Grizzco girlies just to hang out again and work on something together. Shout out again to JingAbyss for the really cool art. I loved seeing Twi in like Splatoon character form again, and it honestly looked super cool. And I feel like everybody's like avatars were just really clean this time around. I loved it. I think the art was so good. Shout out Emmy for the insane music video. Honestly, the music video stunned me. It was so much better than I was ready for. I was really, really good. So the music video is absolutely beautiful. Shout out OU on the mix. Sounded great. Whole team did a great job. Thank you, everybody. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me tonight. It was a pleasure to be able to kind of run a little after party and celebrate the release. I'm sure Rita will be, you know, celebrating in her own capacity as well once she's back. But I had a really fun time. I don't have particular plans. I don't have a schedule up yet for next week, but I will be live. I normally stream at 11 a.m. Eastern, so like 7 hours earlier than this. I'm actually a morning streamer usually. But I normally stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. I will be missing Monday, but Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday, I'll be live on all of those. With whatever. Actually, I'll probably stream on Thursday as well, because Thursday is when Halloween is, right? Yep. So it'll probably be Wednesday through Saturday at 11, my usual time slot. We'll do, you know, I'll have a schedule up probably end of tomorrow or like early Monday. We'll see. And if you want to check out more from my end as well, I actually just last Sunday, I released a new cover. Wait, let me get a little thumbnail thing that I can pull up for you guys. Where's my thing? Come on, where's it at? I'm blind, chat, help me. I found it. I just released the cover of Never Fiction by Canaria like a week ago. So if you want to check that out as well, or, you know, my EP was mentioned earlier as well. That's in the description as well. If you want to check out any of my other stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope you had a great evening. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day or evening wherever you are. And I will see you around hopefully on Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Otsu3 wishes. I'm so glad I got to be a part of this. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye.